May very well be one of the most intricate and beautiful pencil artists of our time. Swanson, and today we're going to be taking a look around SUNY New Paltz. It's my place. It's the place I go to school. I live here. I study here. I breathe the air. I eat the food. I walk the walk. We're going to take a walk around campus and get down and dirty with student life on campus for an in-depth look at student life on campus. We're going to look at Hasbrook. We're gonna go to the lake. I'm gonna show you my room. I get a single because I'm autistic, which means I'm half retarded. Oh, there's gonna be gags. Oh, there's gonna be jokes. We're gonna have a whole lot of fun, but only if you, the viewer, are prepared to dive in head first and get your feet wet. We're gonna give it a go. We're gonna see the sights there are to see. We might even get in a little spot of trouble, but hey, that's what life is all about, you know what I mean? Ha! We're gonna get the skinny. We're gonna get the scoop. Gonna get the lowdown. What's on the DL right now? I don't know, do you? Let's check it out. Let's see what's going on. Let's figure out where we are.
After a terrible attack by the Redcoats, which resulted in a decimating fire in 1884, then-President Chester A. Arthur permitted a grant to be given to Duke Chester of Paltz, a small, angry man who eventually founded the college as a school for birds. This original plan fell through after most of the students flew away, and the college was eventually opened up to the general public in the year 1938.
All right, cut. Since then, New Paltz has worked hard to become one of New York State's faithful, strong, overly funded, all-around useless colleges, and has worked diligently to teach its students that there is absolutely nothing to do in the mountains of New York State except lots and lots of drugs. New Paltz houses slightly under 8,000 students across its 13 dorms. They're separated into 3 distinct districts: the Parker Complex, the South Complex, and the Hasbrook Complex. Now, the Parker Complex is filled with students who were late in filling out their residence forms and are thus stuck in the oldest buildings on campus, provided, of course, they can convince the rats to let them stay. Bliss! 15% lower suicide rate than Scudder. Bowton! Reminding you every day of your junior high school's architecture. Gage Hall, where my parents met and conceived their first bastard child. Scudder! Much less disgusting than the name implies. Capon! Who gives a shit? Shango! They literally found a homeless person living here a few years back. Across this fetid creek behind me sits the Hasbrook Complex, where I live. The Hasbrook Complex, which is newer than the Parker Complex, consists of Bevier, where the vending machines will never ever work, so stop fucking asking us. Dubois, Squalor, Crispell, leading the world in uncomfortable chair technology. Deo, small amounts of asbestos may be good for you. Lefebvre, named after the Green Bay Packers player. And on the far side of the campus, away from all the poor people, sits the South Complex, home to the 2 buildings that only rich people are allowed inside of.
Equipped with state-of-the-art technology, sensors on the doors of the buildings in the South Complex automatically apply shaving cream to the hair and face of those attempting to enter the building who make less than $250,000 annually. This encourages dispersal, and, in the event of infiltration, assists in identification and removal.
Lenape! Being poor is for homos. Esopus. Yeah, dude, what he said. During the daytime at SUNY New Paltz, you'll go to your classes and study to prepare yourself for your inevitable future of living off your life as a slave to student loans. This will prepare you for the future, when you will take out even larger ones for your children. And when you're not studying for your classes, you'll quickly come to learn that entertainment opportunities in the town of New Paltz are as wide and diverse as a mall food court.
Welcome to Main Street! Amidst the hustle and bustle of the single street not populated by either trees or residential areas in the entirety of New Paltz, you'll find such attractions as
coffee shops, restaurants, coffee shops, restaurants, 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 organic health food stores. Yeah, restaurants, restaurants, pizza places, a library that's open 4 days a week, restaurants, Kennedy Fried Chicken. You can buy drugs here. Liquid. You can buy drugs here. A police station. You can buy drugs here. The village hall. You can buy drugs here. This is an abandoned house. I bought some drugs here. Restaurants. Hipster stores. Hipster stores. Queues. Post office. You can buy drugs here. Restaurants. Being located on the top of a mountain in New York State, New Paltz ensures a refreshing, long, and arduous climb. Anytime you need anything that is not immediately accessible through the one store on the entirety of New Paltz's campus. The campus bookstore contains a delightful assortment of goods at competitive prices. $5. That's how much a bag of pretzel costs. We end our exhibition of campus life today with one of SUNY New Paltz's most famous of hideaways. The tripping fields! 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 The tripping field! The tripping field! The tripping. While technically labeled by the New Paltz campus as a soccer practice field, the tripping fields serve as a delightful breeding ground for LSD, MDMA, salvia, marijuana, and shroom use. My mother and father were great partakers in the activities here on campus in the tripping fields, up to and including the second trimester. And maybe, if you play your cards right, you will be lucky enough to try your hand in the fun during your tenure here. All in all, your stay here at SUNY New Paltz will be a fun one. Remember, just because the American economy is falling apart due to rampant corporatocracy and an intense focus on military spending doesn't mean that you and your children still can't live out your dream of spending a massive amount of money to live for 4 years in a boarding school so you can get a job at Kmart. Come on down to SUNY New Paltz, y'all. We'll be waiting for you. But now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go show off my school spirit.
Come on down to New Paltz where your only friends are ducks. At least you know that they will never leave you. Well, I guess there's Daryl and Anthony, the pasta cook. Those guys are pretty cool, I guess. Come visit our 2 bookstores that are never ever organized. Come sample the Hasbrook food that tastes like it was made in Attica. Come try to amuse yourself without resorting to heavy substance abuse. Come look at construction that's been going on since 1992.
rejected from Binghamton. New Paltz